4 Pixel 9 smartphones will be shown in a few days at the newest Made by Google event. While it appears like there isn't much left to leak ahead of the show, one UK retailer has mistakenly played its pre-order and pricing cards before the 4 phones are officially available. Vodafone UK has launched a dedicated page for the Google Storage Intro offer, outlining the specific benefits British early adopters can expect when they make a purchase through the network. This was first spotted by Roland Quant on X. It appears to be an upgraded version of the French offer announced earlier this month. While this confirms that there will be no free Pixel Watch 3, it appears that the storage upgrade incentive will be more generous, including all capacities rather than just entry-level models. So, while vanilla Pixel 9 purchasers can only obtain 256 gigs for the price of 128 gigs, those searching for the Pixel 9 Pro can have that or 512 gigs at 256 gigs rates. There's even more options for those interested in the Pixel 9 Pro XL, which includes both of those as well as the option of 1 TB for the price of 512 gigs. Meanwhile, the Pixel 9 Pro Fold offers only one deal: 512 gigs for the price of 256 gigs. During the process, Vodafone helpfully explains its tentative pricing. Prices vary between £750 for the 128 gigs Pixel 9 and £1,850 for the post-offer 512 gigs Pixel 9 Pro Fold. For phones with more than 2 capacities, the information can be confusing and inconsistent. For example, it claims that the 512GB Pro XL will cost £1,130 during the offer period to match the 256 gigs version. Yet the previous section states that the lower capacity handset will cost £1,202 after the promotion. Still, we've included what we can decode in the graphic shown, along with an extra column for approximate dollar conversions. Along with the contradictions listed, keep in mind that UK pricing will include VAT, British sales tax is imposed at 20%, and price differences across the Atlantic are nothing new for Google. We'll find out the true US prices very shortly. The Made by Google event is slated for Tuesday, August 13, and we anticipate seeing the Pixel Watch 3, Android 15, and some other Gemini tricks. It all begins at 10 a.m. PT at 1 p.m. ET at 6 p.m., and you can learn how to watch the Pixel 9 event here. The Pixel 9 Pro XL is expected to be one of more than 6 products that Google will unveil on August 13. The leaker's most recent updates include additional photos of the Pixel 9 Pro XL, the largest non-folding device in the Pixel 9 series. After revealing multiple renders of the smartphone and its counterparts, the leaker has now turned his attention to real-world photographs of the Pixel 9 Pro XL in action. Furthermore, the same X account provided additional information, some of which differed from previous findings. According to Mystery Lupin, Google has chosen a 6.8-inch OLED display over the previously announced 6.73-inch option. The leaker further claims that this display has a native resolution of 2992 by 1344 pixels, a peak brightness of 3000 nits, and a refresh rate of 120 Hz. Furthermore, Mystery Lupin claims that the Pixel 9 Pro XL display is protected by Corning Gorilla Glass Victus 2. The leaker also confirms previous predictions, such as 16 gigs of RAM, the Tensor G4 and Titan M2 chipsets, and an outstanding camera arrangement consisting of a 50 megapixels primary lens, a 48 megapixels ultra-wide lens, a 48 megapixels telephoto lens, and a 42 megapixels selfie camera. Pre-orders will officially begin on August 13, 2024, coinciding with the Made by Google launch event. Following this event, shoppers may expect to see a variety of new products available for pre-order on the official web store. However, the delivery timeframes for the Pixel 9 and Pixel 9 Pro diverge significantly from those for the Pixel 9 Pro Fold and Pixel Buds Pro 2. Details on the Pixel Watch 3's availability and potential pre-order specials are yet unknown, despite Google's reputation for giving tempting deals. The Pixel 9 and Pixel 9 Pro, as well as the bigger Pixel 9 Pro XL model, are expected to be available beginning August 22, 2024, which means that people who pre-order on August 13 will receive their devices by that date. Unfortunately, this plan does not include the Pixel 9 Pro Fold and Pixel Buds 3 Pro, with reports stating that the foldable gadget would not ship until September 4, and the new earphones will be available even later, on September 26, more than a month after the launch event. The leaked material indicates that this year's transactions will differ from past years. Instead of receiving a Pixel Watch 2 or a pair of Pixel Buds Pro when purchasing a Pixel 8 phone, buyers will now be provided storage upgrade options. This strategy is similar to what Samsung is already offering, in which consumers who pre-order a phone within a certain time frame obtain a higher storage variation for the price of a lower one. These bargains are likely to be available in the majority of approved shops in France, with variations possible in other areas. Additionally, users who purchase a Pixel 9 Pro, Pro XL, or Pro Fold before December will receive 12 free months of Google One Premium, while those who buy a Pixel 9 will receive 6 months. Customers in the United States or other markets may still be able to acquire a Pixel Watch or Pixel Buds with their purchase. These new promotions are designed to attract people to join the Pixel ecosystem and take advantage of Google's latest services. It's intriguing to note that we've now seen both 128 and 256 gigs variations, implying that Google may choose greater memory configurations across all models. This shift is consistent with Google's concentration on AI, which requires significant memory capacity for on-device processing. Furthermore, the leak reveals that the gadget has an Exynos 5400 modem, as seen in the baseband section. This modem, based on the 3GPP Release 17 standard, claims a maximum data rate of 14.79 GB per second. While real-world speeds may not be as high, Google is likely to take advantage of the 5400 modem's satellite capability. Notably, the Exynos 5400 modem shares a foreign process with the Tensor G4, implying higher efficiency and performance. This modem is expected to be a regular feature across Google's Pixel 9 series, demonstrating the company's dedication to cutting-edge technology and connectivity. When the iPhone 14 series debuted, it put a spotlight on smartphone satellite connectivity, signaling a significant technological development. Google may have been late to the game, but the corporation has now included support for this functionality in the Android 15 platform, allowing apps to recognize whether a device is connected to a satellite. To deliver this service, phone manufacturers will need to include satellite communication support and form relationships with both terrestrial and satellite operators. We previously discussed how Google could incorporate emergency satellite communication into the Pixel 9 series, and we are delighted to share further information about the Pixel Satellite SOS function. Android Authority recently discovered new evidence in the 4th beta version of Android 15, indicating that Google is actively working on adding support for satellite emergency calls to Android smartphones. The code refers to this feature as Pixel Satellite SOS, and it is thought that the Google Pixel 9 series, including the Pixel 9, Pixel 9 Pro, and Pixel 9 Pro Fold, will be the first to support it. This revelation is consistent with recent speculation, which suggests that these devices will be equipped with a new Samsung Exynos 5400 modem capable of supporting NTN satellite networks. The code also discloses that satellite messages will be unique to Google Messages, and Pixel satellite network users will receive free access for 2 years when they purchase a new Pixel smartphone. Notably, this provision mimics Apple's approach with the iPhone. However, the monthly pricing for satellite services from both Apple and Google remains unknown. It is uncertain whether emergency calls can be placed without a subscription during crucial conditions. The code also indicates that qualified Pixel devices will require a software update to enable satellite emergency calls, hinting that this function may not be completely operational at launch on August 13 or may be confined to particular countries initially. The Pixel 9 Pro XL is expected to display a multitude of AI technologies with which Google has been working. All of these improvements enabled Google to position the Pixel 8 and Pixel 8 Pro as AI-first phones. In the process, it established how generative AI would be introduced to the mobile world. 1 year later, with that market view now the norm, Google can capitalize on its success, solidify its position in smartphone AI, and control the critical high ground of artificial intelligence. Google offers various AI tools that have been showcased on the Pixel platform, and similar capabilities are available from several Android manufacturers. You can remove, reposition, or edit particular aspects of a photo, shift expressions across photos to create the greatest composite image possible, and clean up audio recorded in a video. You can use tools to transcribe audio, summarize information from websites and emails, and search using a screenshot or a circled section of the screen. AI may help block spam calls, function as a translator while traveling, and suggest replies to topics and more when you're writing on your phone. All of these first appeared on the Pixel 8 family before spreading throughout the ecosystem. In reality, Google's Circle to Search feature first appeared on Samsung's Galaxy AI platform, which duplicated many of the Pixel features while adding several of its own. Other manufacturers developed their own AI tools, and chip manufacturers guaranteed that AI routines were hardwired to enable AI code. Since the Google Pixel 6 was unveiled in 2021, all Pixel phones have had Google's Tensor processor. Google improved it every year, so the Pixel 7 had the Tensor G2, and the Pixel 8 had the Tensor G3. As a result, we can fairly presume that the Pixel 9 will be powered by Google's Tensor G4. We expect it to be slightly faster than the previous generation, but not as fast as the Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 CPU found in the finest Samsung smartphones. Google Tensor chips are designed to operate AI-based functions rapidly and efficiently. In terms of software, each Pixel series has corresponded with the release of Google's most recent Android operating system. Thus, the Pixel 9 should have Android 15 pre-installed. 2024 has already been a tremendous year for smartphones, with AI at the forefront of the discussion. Given that AI is what Pixels are known for, we anticipate seeing even more on-device AI processing functions in the Pixel 9 smartphones. At Digital Spy, we strongly believe in smaller phones. Don't get us wrong. Large screens are fantastic for using the best streaming services, creating beautiful photos, and playing mobile games. However, the possibility of a new tiny phone filled with many of the same specs and features as the Pro model is highly appealing. We'd also want to see a telephoto lens in the smaller handset, something the Pixel family has lacked. Furthermore, faster charging would be beneficial, and we would always want to have longer battery life across the series. The Pixel 8 phones are both excellent in this regard, but it would be beneficial if Google could push it even farther. So if you're in the market for a new phone, consider these things before making a final purchase. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more updates and evaluations of the latest technological developments. Thank you for watching.